Oh, there we go. Oh, washed out. Burn. Let's bring that down a bit. Okay, when I start talking, then I know we're good. So I'll just have a... Come on, you can stop anytime. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. All right, I think we're good. How's it going? Yeah, I just noticed that. I was watching Phil McKnight's stream and he's still going. I thought he'd be done by 8 o'clock, so that's my bad, but that's okay. That's okay. There's more than 1,000 people. He's got 1,000 people right now. There's more than 1,000 people that on YouTube that can watch. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Phil McKnight's. There we go. We're good. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do it like an hour here. I usually do an earlier thing, but I was doing something else, so we're gonna let's get the little brighter here. What's going on with this light? Come on. Brightness 57. Okay. Hit the wrong button. There we go. That's probably gonna die. So we're gonna put a new battery in there. Okay. People are just hanging out. There we go. Much better. Brighter. Bigger. Hello. Hello. If you're just joining, I haven't started. I'm just, you know. Yeah, I did, I've done a lot of Squier videos recently, and I'm going to continue doing maybe a few more. They've just released so many new ones. Well, like refreshed ones. They're not really new models, but I picked up a couple today at a local shop. So, hey, there you go. Cool. Somebody else is getting a Cyclone. I don't think I'll plug them in to play them, but I'll just show them off. I'll show what they look like. And then I'm going to do some deep dive videos. But there we go. A few more people coming in. How's it going? I'm going to check out a few Squier guitars. What's going on with my stream here? It looks like garbage. How's the stream health? Stream is healthy, so there we go. We're good. Oh, okay, that's just that part. 5 videos. But I'm just taking a look here, and we 1080p. Nice. 1080p, 60 frames per second. Blurry. Oh, it's got my face. Okay, cool. All right. If you guys have any questions about any of these guitars, we're going to check out this Paranormal Cyclone. Squier Cyclone. I do not know the history of the Cyclone, so I'm like a total noob for this one. And then this is a refreshed Affinity Telecaster, just like a plain Telecaster. And it's interesting. There's a couple things that I've noticed. Hey, there you go. Beloved's got a Lake Placid Blue Tornado. I had that one last year. It was pretty good. Please play at least one of them. Okay, I'll plug one in. You know what? I will. This one sounds like a Tele. I think everybody knows what a Tele sounds like. This one's probably more, people are more interested. It's a Strat. Like, it's a Strat tone. Swap some necks. Yeah, I'll plug in the Cyclone. It'll make my head spin. Twist it around. You know. I also have another Paranormal guitar coming. This wasn't really planned. This is kind of like, there was 2 that I had and I sold those. The Affinity, oh, my camera's taking pictures again. How do I turn that off? Okay. This camera, if I smile, this camera takes a photo. I don't know if that sound picks up. Anyways, so stupid. Yeah, I sold the Tele Deluxe and I sold the Tele Flame Maple Top because I just want to keep going through and checking more. So I'm not competing with Phil McKnight. There's a lot of room on the internet, right? Yeah, he's still online. I was watching his stream for the last 2 hours. And I thought he'd be done by 8 o'clock. Maybe he goes longer. So, okay, so I'm not going to plug this one in. This is the new Affinity. If you notice on the back there, tummy cut. I was going to mention that. I'm going to mention something else, which I find interesting. It's kind of weird. At least I think it's kind of weird. I had the Tele Deluxe with the 2 humbuckers. That one was made in China. This one is crafted in Indonesia. So it looks like they're still doing both. They're doing China and Indonesia. This one is China as well. So it's like a mix. This one's really nice. There's a couple issues with it already, fit and finish issues. And I'm gonna do deep dive videos. So just based on the last couple of years and trying a lot of, oh, that's an interesting look. Okay, I gotta figure out how to turn that off. I don't want to touch my camera right now because I don't want to screw up the stream. Trying a lot of made in China and made in Indonesia Squiers. Overall, the made in China have better fit and finish. And that's just from the ones I've tried. They make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, and millions, hundreds of millions of guitars. Hey Don, how's it going? Phil goes for 2.5. Okay, I'll be on till 9, so that's cool. You have better hair than Phil. Well, maybe he had better hair when he was younger. I don't know. Yeah, so this one's made in China, Indonesia. Sorry. I really find the Laurel fretboards, you can't tell the difference visually between that and rosewood. Like, can you see the difference? Maybe a little bit dark. That's a dark rosewood, but these are all, you know. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, I was gonna mention, yeah, this will be in the deep dive, but there's just a couple of little gripes. Can you see let me zoom in on it. The nut is like, this is the low end guitar though, right? So can you see the, let's try to get the light here better. Yeah, look at the, look at that. That doesn't look very nice, does it? There's a lot of like glue or something. I don't know what happened there. Extreme close up. The other thing is it this one? Super loose. It actually fell off. I stuck a little piece of paper in here because this control pops right off. So, offset Telecaster. I want to try one. They didn't have one in the store. They had the Affinity Jazzmaster, but they didn't have an offset Telecaster. They have one in butterscotch, and I do want to try it out. Why not? Yeah, one interesting thing too. This is Lake Placid Blue, and this is Lake Placid Blue Vintera. I think this one looks nicer. That's just me. It's a nicer blue. So good for them. Way to go. Way to make a blue that's nicer than what I have for this one. Okay, let me plug it in. Let me plug in the Cyclone. And I stopped a second ago. I was going to say, I also have, I bought it last week. It's coming in probably next week. I bought a, what's the name? Supersonic. The one that I did a video on all the new models, and it was the one that I hated. I'm like, it looks like a melting jelly bean. And then I was looking at like the blue sparkle, and then it's kind of like one of those things where you just, it's so ugly. I love it. Maybe it's not ugly. I don't know. Let's get going here. Let me plug in. Just get some tone samples, just a little bit, just some clean stuff. Keep it clean. We'll keep this show clean. This Candy Apple Red is amazing. I gotta tell you, I've been playing this for like the last 2 hours. This guitar, it might not be pretty, but it's man, it's some guitars you connect with. This one I connected with right away. Just go over that. We'll go over the settings of what this is. And so, from what I've read briefly, they've basically taken a Mustang body, right? Can't remember if a Mustang has a tummy cut though. This one has a tummy cut. So it's a Mustang body Strat pickups, Jaguar controls. So they're dip switches, or switches, whatever you want to call them. And each one of these switches turns on a pickup. So you can have 5 different combinations. It's 2 on off, on off, on off. 2 times 3 is 6, but one of the 6 is off. All. Does that make sense? My math is awesome. Why is there no sound? Oh, that's right. So this is the first pickup. It's kind of like, yeah, that's Mustang control. 24 and a 3/4 inch scale, I think. Why is it censoring the word pickup? Sorry about that. Oh, it also has a trem, which I don't have in, so I'm not going to use that right now. Yeah, let me just back up a little bit here. That's just neck pickup, with everything turned up. And then we can do, I'm going to do individually each one, and then you know, different combinations. This is just middle. So there we go. Off again. This is just bridge. Okay. We'll do neck and middle. Neck and bridge. And then we'll do middle and bridge, and I think that's the last one. Switches feel really good. I'm caught up on the chat. So my first little complaint though is the switches. Like my fingers, they're switches like you'd find on like, you know, any kind of electronics, radio switches, or and if you know the top of these, they're kind of like jagged. So finger rubs on it. So I noticed that right away. But also I've never had a Jaguar, so maybe that's you know, that's normal. Oh, I didn't do all 3, did I? This is all 3 now. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're right. 6. Oh, 7, 8. I was playing the oh, stop it. That's what I said. That's right. Three switches with 2 possible combinations give us 8 combinations, except one of the combinations is everything off, so that's not a combination. Hey, Vox Guitars rocks. I will do a deep dive. So I don't know if the humbucker's in there. If it's a Mustang body, then it probably might be. Oh, sounds good, dirty, pretty good. Yeah, I said I would just do clean. Oh, you son of a bitch. There we go. I almost knocked that one down. Let's try something here. Let's try it. It's probably gonna be too loud. That's loud. Thick as the body. I'd say it's like a Strat. It's a thin, I think it's thinner than a Strat. I did that. Tuners feel good. You're okay. It would have forgave me. It's fine. See, that sounds like a Strat to me. That sounds good. I like it. I like this guitar. Stop taking pictures. What the hell? Strings. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think that's a good little tone test. Let me turn it down. I'm going to pause this for a sec. Pause it. I'm going to turn it off. It's going to get too hot in here. Super hot summer weather right now, so. No, I'm not going to plug in the telly. It's a telly. It's what it is. It sounds all right. You know. I will for. I'll be doing a deep dive. Oh no, plastic. I don't want to ruin the plastic. Stay plastic. I gotta fix that. It's very important to have that for the deep dive video. Okay, good. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I'm not okay, but you're okay. Yeah. Man, the fit and finish on these, crazy good. Crazy good. Like, I'd say the neck finish on the back, it's glossy. It's actually kind of like the PRS that's right beside here. You can't see. Maybe I'll compare it. Can I show the difference? yeah, same kind of finish. Like, I prefer the finish on these compared to the Classic Vibe stuff, because the Classic Vibe stuff, thinner necks and stickier, like heavier yellow tinted gloss, whatever you call that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't think I was even gonna be liking this guitar at all. It's awesome. I'm not a huge fan of Perloid pickguards, but I think that one suits it. Yeah. Yeah. Vintage style tuners on this one. Also, this has the open head vintage style tuners on this as well. Definitely not as impressed with this one compared to the Tele Deluxe that I just had last week. Even yeah, it's mainly the fit and finish, and that's why I'm saying like the made in China stuff that I've experienced has been better in terms of that. So yeah. Yeah, if I would have knocked the Tele off, it would have been fine. It would have been okay. Affinities are thinner for sure. So this is a Paranormal. I'm confusing the names. They got Parallel Universe and but yeah, if you want to see, I can show you the size difference. I started doing measurements of like necks and bodies because I bought a gauge to do that, and so let's see here. If I can remember correctly, this is like 1.5 inch, maybe 1.7. I can't remember. In this one, this is like a standard one. Okay, I think this is 1.5, 1.7. I just did it. I can't remember the numbers. Haven't done it enough times. I also know now that you can put a made in Mexico fender neck on the new Affinities. That works. And a couple people were asking like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And some people asked me to check it, so people want to. Then I was thinking, I'm like, one reason you might want to do it is maybe you have a Squier Affinity, and you wore down the frets on the neck, and you want to replace the neck. Like, there's valid reasons, right? And a lot of people were like hinting, I think, at the scam guitars where somebody will sell and say it's a Fender guitar and it's like it's an Affinity body or something like that. So, I keep saying good things about the Squier Affinity Tele Deluxe. Yeah, so far, quick first impressions, definitely better of the two than this one. They also had the maple neck, which was pretty nice, but have you ever thought of running pod beam? I don't know what that is. Allow people to call in live while you stream. That'd be kind of cool. I can imagine they get some interesting calls. Yeah, I don't know. This is enough work. Have you hidden bonus? Are you ever going to review the Classic Vibe thin line Teles? You know what? I had one in my hands today. Stupid camera. Okay, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna see if this cuts out. I apologize. Are you gonna see the menu? Okay, let's turn this stupid thing off here. Setup. Where's this stupid camera thing? Turn off the goddamn thing. Oh, you don't see that. Do you see that? You might see it. Where's the stupid thing here? Smile. Where's the smile thing? It's really annoying. Where's the damn smile thing? Smile shutter. Off. There we go. If you don't know what I was doing there, it takes a photo. I'm gonna have all these pictures on this camera every time I smile. That's cool that it shows up there. That's neat. You see the Sony menu. Cool. What was I saying? Thin line. I had a Classic Vibe thin line Tele in my hands, and so when I went into the store today, I sold a couple of guitars, and I had a certain budget that I was trying to keep. And these two guitars fit in the budget. I could have bought that one guitar because I think they're like $629. That one guitar or these two. I think it was close. Anyways, I wanted to try these two, but I was close. And I was also close to checking out a Classic Vibe Esquire, and it's a special run. So it looks like the one I have, but it's the two-tone sunburst and it has a binding. And man, that guitar was awesome. I think it's about $700, $650, something like that. I'm talking Canadian prices. Yeah. Just have an affinity for changing necks. So yeah, I was very close to getting a thin line. One day, one day. One day. Maybe. Starting to like the F-hole. I'm starting to not hate it as much. Because I saw it in, is it the Paranormal that had one? That's like, I don't have the site up here. But there's a Paranormal Cabernita with an F-hole, I think. I don't know. I don't even know why. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe I'll try one day. Or what was it? Maybe it was, yeah. So there you go. Shut off smile thingy. What did you sell? Oh, I sold the Tele Deluxe, the Affinity, and the Affinity Strat, the two that I had last week. I'm just rolling through. That's what I'm doing. Buy it, video it. If it's not a keeper, sell it. I think I even said during my my live Q&A for those that they weren't keepers. They're just like, check it out, see what's new, and other people can take those videos and look at the specs and then decide if that's cool. Do they all say Affinity on them? I don't think the two that I've had, they haven't said it at all. Funky Gamer's asking. The two, I've just had two Tellies so far. Did the Strat also? Yeah, I don't think the word Affinity is on those guitars. As far as I know. This one's a little bit heavy, I'm surprised. No word Affinity on here. No. No. Yeah. Glossy headstock. Did I mention that? Paranormal Supersonics seem to have tuning stabilities. Yeah, I'll check it out. I did watch one video because they did it last year. They released the guitar last year. I like the colors. Excuse me, this year better. Somebody mentioned put thicker gauge strings. So, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah. I think maybe I'll make a note here. Let me make a note here. What do you guys, if I got a thin line, what do you want to see? A Classic Vibe thin line? I think that's what. I want to find a deal on one. Maybe like if one's on sale or something. Where's my list stuff here? I'm going to put it on my list because I've got a list of guitars to check out. Schecter, G&L, CV, thin line, Telly. Or some kind of thin line Telly, right? Because there's other ones too, so. There we go. Pickups are muddy on the Cabernita. What are they? Are they the Jazzmaster pickups? I don't like F-holes because my picks don't fit in so good. Yeah, does that happen? You ever drop some in there? I'm slowly gaining love for the F-hole. I'm going to have a whole series. Why it took me so long to like the F-holes. Get your minds out of the gutter. No, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be good. Good series. The F-hole. Learning to love the F-holes of the world. Do you find heavy tellies play differently? I don't know. They're just heavy. I don't like heavy guitars. That's my number one spec. I like a guitar first based on, well, I don't know. I was going to say based on the looks, but now I'm looking at these these Abnormal series from Squier, the Paranormal series, Paranormal series. They got some funky looking guitars. Thin line with a Bigsby. Those are my two things that I don't like. The F-hole with a Bigsby. Maybe I'll like a Bigsby next year. Hey, you know what I've learned in the last year? Just with all the crazy stuff, things change so quickly. Like next year, maybe I won't like Fender. No, I'm just kidding. Cool if you did a classic vibe solid body versus the thin line. We'll see. I was very close to getting the Esquire classic vibe today, and then I was very close to getting that thin line, and then I'm like, these are more interesting right now because those other two have been around a while. I'm trying to get stuff that's like current and that I find is interesting. I find it interesting because they really did a lot of work to the Affinity stuff. And I've never tried one of these, and the Paranormal colors, I like them more this year. I tried one last year, but yeah. Let's talk about how ugly Gretches are. I was looking at some Gretches just because I'm like, should I try one of these things? Do all Paranormals seem to be similar quality as classic vibe? I'd say yeah. So, did I try any more today? No. This is only my second one. This is only my second Paranormal guitar. But man, I remember, you guys can check, I did a Tornado video last year. You can check that video. I was super impressed by the hardware on it and the neck too. The thing I didn't love, and I didn't maybe give it enough time, was the pickups. The Atomic Humbucker pickups. And something about the paint too. This sounds weird, but this one doesn't have the issue. The paint was like sticky. Like this, you're smooth. Your finger rubs off the paint. That one, when my arm was on it, it was like kind of like, hey, like that. I don't know what I'm doing. It was stuck, like it would stick, and that kind of bugged me. And just something little like that, like this, you know, little yeah, thing like that did a thing for. Words are not in my mouth right now. Okay. Tajima. Somebody's mentioned that before, a few times now. Demonetization. In 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, I'm good. Did I swear? Why does that one look blurry? Why is that blurry? Is my screen blurry? Hold on a sec here. I think they're just, I'm looking at a different screen for the playback, and it looks like, come on. It looks like it's like low res, no, it's good, okay, that's weird. There's a little playback window playing back at 360p. It's not even HD, and it looks like crap. Do you think Paranormal series brings something new, or there's just a commercial trick from Fender because they have a lot of spares? So they mix them together. It's probably a mix of all that. I think from what like, I'm not in the business, right? So from what I know, it's all about selling the new models, like, right? Like the new models are what makes them money. They're not making money on the old stuff. So it's all about having new stuff. Yeah, and if they got these parts, I just think they're funky, and I like underdogs. I like bands that aren't popular. I like the things that are weird. Which is really why the Paranormal series is like, I look at them and man, I'm like, man, some of those are ugly. And I'm like, I love them. Why? Like the Supersonic that I should have next week. Actually, let me check the status on the delivery right now. Maybe it's on its way. Maybe I'll have it this weekend. That'd be cool. I'd love to show that one off. So on here, it is. It's in Toronto. I ordered that one from a store called Cosmo Music in Toronto. Yeah, it doesn't say when it's going to get here. Last updated. Oh, estimated delivery Monday, August 9th. That's okay, Monday. Cool, I'll have the guitar Monday. That one, because it's going to be brand new in a box, I'll do one of those fun unboxing first impression videos Monday. So maybe I'll have a new video Monday, because usually I can do those videos really fast. Not much editing. So, there we go. Yeah, so you know, um, have you tried a Fender made in Mexico classic player or made in Mexico? I'm not sure what that is. Is that made in Japan? ST series? No, I've never tried the ST series. Classic player, I think the Starcaster I had was a Fender. Oh, it was made in China. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the other thing about the Supersonic that I didn't like at all. I'm like, it's got a reverse headstock. And what really got to me was what really got me, not got to me, was the sparkle blue. Let me bring it up. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me load it up here on the internet's here, Fender.com. I'll make sure I switch the screen over. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm just on. I'm a huge George Harrison fan. They just did a re-release, 50th anniversary. Can I go back to that? 50th anniversary remaster, not just a remaster, remix of All Things Must Pass album. And I listened to it, and it's amazing. I wish I could play it and do a video about it, but it'll get copyrighted. Okay, so Squier, Paranormal. Look at this ugly beast. Like, that's disgusting. I love it. Oh my God, look at that. It's gonna twinkle. It's gonna sparkle, and basically, it's kind of the same layout as the Cyclone. I mean, like, they're kind of like, and I like the blue. I don't like the pink. They're kind of brother and sister, or sister and brother, or whatever. Like, they're almost the. I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I could take the neck off of this one, stick it on that, and put that there. But then look at it. This screws that plan up. Look at the neck plate. Look at that, 4-bolt, but it's got actually the strap button right there. Look at this thing. Look at that. I'm excited for that one. Look how ugly that headstock is. God damn it. And I didn't know the history, so I went and looked at the history of that guitar. And it was a made in Japan Squier series called the Vista series back in 1996. And if you go look at them online, they go for expensive prices. They go for lots of money. They go for expensive prices. Monkey Gamer, my Fender made in Mexico weighs almost 10 pounds. Ouch. Ouch. What kind of guitar is that? Like what model? Just so you know, I'm going to cut this off at 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to go watch a movie. Funky Gamer. I just got a player Strat. A fair bit lighter than my old MIM. Okay, that's the the MIM standard. Maybe a good time to upgrade. Yeah, cool. I like the pickups in the new ones. Best pickup config for blues. SSS, HSS. Ugh, I don't know. Supersonic the Hedgehog. That's what comes up when you type in Supersonic. Oh, that was your upgrade. The new Squier is half the weight, but doesn't compare. It's lumpy Space Princess. She was a guitar. Played the last one and loved it, but the internet's reviews scared me off. Okay. Cool heel joint. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like, it's definitely interesting. I like these funky guitars. There was a question here, but it skipped up. Why is that? I don't understand why stuff's getting filtered out here. Started. Yep. Okay. Nicholas, hey Landon, do you notice if the volume slightly decreases when you turn the treble up on your AC4? Used one a week ago, and I wonder if I bought a dud. I don't remember that. No, that was 3 years ago I had one, so I sold it. I don't still have it. I can't recall. I think I sold it after I got the mini Super Beetle. And then I got the AC-15 head, sold the mini Super Beetle. Then I sold the AC-15 head. Now I have the AC-10. I have a problem. I can't stay with one thing. Guitar stuff. Oops, spit everywhere. Greg, I'd be really interested to know how much of these ugly axes they sell. I think that Supersonic, the blue sparkle one, I think it's sold out most places. Actually, I checked. So, yeah, I bought mine at Cosmo. I was talking to LA Music in Toronto, and they checked on stock, and it says like May 2022 for the next batch for the Supersonic. So if you like that Supersonic, try to get one now, because you might not be able to get one for a while. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention. Somebody just mentioned fretwork there. These frets are not as nice as the ones that were on the Tele Deluxe. The Tele Deluxe was great. Really nice. These ones are just a little bit scratchy. Yeah. Do I like guitar? No. I like guitars, plural. So, there we go. Dude from Vegas, how's it going? Studio 13X. What's the weather like in Vegas right now? Hey, we got 73 people. Oh, cool. Does anybody, maybe I'll plug it in. Does anybody want to hear the telly? It's a telly, right? You know, it's not gonna sound special or anything. You guys let me know. Leave a comment in the chat. Do you want to hear the Lake Placid Blue Squier Affinity? Did I even plug it in yet? I'm trying to remember if I actually plugged it in to try it today. I don't remember. Don't remember because I started playing this Candy Apple Delicious. This might be a keeper. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. Damn, it's nice. I love it. It's Honeymoon. It's like, yes, play it. Okay, I'll plug it in. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right, where's the guitar stuff? Okay, let's plug it in. Okay. I had to guess the weight of this one. This one's over 7 pounds. I'm gonna say 7.5. Oh, it's better than the output jacks were not good on the other two. Pots feel good. Cheap switch. Cheap switch. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Yeah. This one's probably around 7 pounds. That was neck. Everything's turned up, full. Thin lines are, I know, thin lines are lighter. I would probably love a thin line. I almost have a thin line. I'll explain. This white telly here, the neck on this one is from an American original 60s thin line. It's an oval 60s shape. Okay, so this is the... Don. Just got the super chat. A little something for your next guitar purchase. You're helping the sickness, the addiction, well, no, it's not. You know what? I don't keep everything, right? I cycle. You're helping the cycle of guitar life. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. Sounds good. Like the pickups sound pretty good. I think these are ceramic pickups. Yeah, that's one thing I can say. So far with all the Affinity guitars, none of the pickups have been like shrill, because I've played some Bullet and some Affinities. I can't remember. Been a lot of guitars in the past year and so. Plugged into Princeton. That's the other thing. I'm going to try not to knock that guitar off. I've done a couple blind tone challenges in the past week, and like expensive guitar with cheap guitar, and they both sounded good, and that just really fortifies the question when people ask, should I spend more on an amp, a good amp, or a good guitar? And I say put more money into a good amp first, and then, because it'll sound better with a cheaper guitar. You can't have a crappy amp. A crappy amp with an awesome guitar will not sound good. Probably gonna be too loud, but. Sorry about that. It's probably crazy loud. We're gonna go for 10 more minutes. What is life? That's a fun riff. Bum, bum. Do not be. Did I do? No, I didn't do that song. Princeton, yeah. Princeton's awesome. I play more than the Vox, for sure. Hey, major upgrade. How's it going? I have a bass. It's in the other room. You know who did a really good cover of that song of What Is Life is Weird Al. They did it was a George Harrison tribute concert. Was it last year? No, it wouldn't have been last year. A couple years ago. Maybe it was 5 years ago. I forget. Sorry, there was a rosewood neck question. I meant to answer it. Are rosewood necks worth it? How good? I think like the all rosewood necks are really cool. If you like the feeling, it feels like it's old. There. Feels like it's worn in. Like it feels, oh hey, that reminds me. Changing subjects completely. Let me just turn off. Yeah, son of a bitch. I'm cutting that part out. No, I'm not. I have yet to knock a guitar down. Well, that's not true. I did. I got a video about that. Oh, thanks, Dave. Yeah, I did a My Sweet Lord cover 4 years ago. Got a copyright claim, so that video is shared. The revenue, it's only got like 1,000 views. It's shared with George Harrison, so that's cool. I consider that an honor. So that sounds pretty good. Some fit and finish things with the nut there, but it seems to be okay. Sounds decent. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. So I talking about the rosewood neck feels like it's like a used old neck. So when I was in the guitar store today, I actually tried one of those road worn tellies, the blue. I think it's Lake Placid blue. It's a made in Mexico road worn. If you haven't seen it, they just came out last year. And I was interested in buying one of those. It's like a U shape, 7 1/4 radius, and it's like $1,400 Canadian. And I'm kind of glad I didn't go for it. To be honest, I saw that one, and then I saw a Strat, and the actual relic, like the worn look that they put on it, it looks kind of crappy. Like it doesn't look good. And then I picked up the neck, and I was like, I don't really. The feeling, it was the same kind of feeling as like it's worn away, but it was the body that I didn't really think looked great. So. Yeah, pink. This one looks red sometimes, but beside a red guitar, the pink comes out. It's kind of like a pink watermelon. Wrap this up soon, but I said I wasn't going to play this, so I let. But now, what time we got there? About 5 more minutes, and we'll wrap it up. So, yeah, maybe next week. Stay tuned. I'll have deep dive videos for those two guitars, and then an unboxing for Supersonic. Lots of guitars recently. I did this last summer too. This is kind of like what happens in the summer. Vacation, cycle through a bunch of guitars, and then, well, I can. So, anyways, answer a few more questions here, and then, did you leave the fender neck on the Squier Deluxe Telly? Did I? No, I didn't. I made sure not to. Yeah, it was the purple Telly. It's in the other room too. The one that has the Greg Koch pickups in it. I thought he was hanging around till 9. Is that Mountain Time? What would that even be? Mountain time. Is that like central or west? Maybe it's in between. Oh, you saw, okay, Fat Philosopher, you saw the Made in Mexico relic telly the other day. Relic didn't look good at all. Yeah, so it wasn't just me. It looks better in the pictures. And so let me bring that up actually. No, actually I won't. So just picture this. The back of it has like, it looks like this little chunk is missing on the back of the body right in the center. So it looks like, you know, like, what do they call that when your belt scrapes on it? And that part of it, I'm like, oh, you're gonna feel the finish inside. But no, it was actually, that was like covered up. So it was like glossy on top of that. I'm like, this isn't like really I don't know. It wasn't what I expected. Best relic is genuine, yeah. Well, you know what? I hope one day, so this white telly that has a nitro neck, that's the American original neck. I play that neck the most probably. And I'm hoping to wear it down naturally. Probably take 100 years, but Concert for George is about as good as it gets. Yeah, George is awesome. If you guys don't, well, I'm not going to say if you don't know George, but All Things Must Pass, they did a re-release 50th anniversary. Basically, if you guys know any Beatles history or music production history, Phil Spector did a number of albums for like Harrison and I don't know if he did Paul McCartney, but I know he did John Lennon. And he had his signature wall of sound, which is basically, it's, you know, it's what it is, but it's like, do you like a ton of reverb on a song? Or do you like to actually hear the guitars, and do you like to actually hear the singer and hear layers? So now you can hear the layers of that album, All Things Must Pass. They've stripped away the reverb, and you can hear, I'm hearing stuff. I'm listening to the album again, and I'm hearing guitar parts that I couldn't hear before. I'm hearing George's vocals way more on parts. It's just, I love it. Buckle Rash. I was going to say Road Rash, the old game, the old PlayStation motorcycle game. Couple more minutes. Thanks for tuning in. We've got 69 people. 69 people, and I'm starting to like F-holes, and I'm just trying to get this stream banned without swearing, but that's hard. There you go. Oh, Don's still in, it's an addiction. As long as you sell some of your stuff to make it feel justified, right? I honestly didn't know I was going to get these today. I took the other two guitars. I'm like, I'll go sell them, trade them in, see what I can get for them, and then that's what happened. I don't do the trade-in thing very often. I usually sell. Actually, I sold that vintage V52BS. I sold that locally. So, you know, moving some stuff. Why is that? See, look at that. It knows. 69 F-holes. Okay, so my mission is, yeah. You know what? You know what actually turned me away from the thin line today? It wasn't even the F-hole. It was the wide-range humbuckers. Those humbuckers. I'm just like, I don't know. Jaws did not. I don't think Jaws. I like this color. I was talking about Jaws. Is there a thin line that has like single coils on it? I should know that. Thin line. Thin line. Thin line. That's in my head now. There we go. Thin line. Thin line F-holes. Oh man. How many likes we got here? I've only got 46 likes. Come on, let's get 69 likes. This chat is going, oh, there we go. 2 more seconds. We're at the 1 hour mark. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in. Trying to think. If you have any questions, if I didn't answer a question, if I missed it in the chat because I wasn't looking at it the whole time, just leave a comment in the video. And if you're watching this on a replay from the future right now, or in the past, or whenever, however time works, I don't know. You ever seen Interstellar? Time isn't linear. I'm not gonna. I could go off talking about that. What is he talking about? This room's getting too hot. I gotta open the door because it's summertime. See, this is like a airtight room. Sound doesn't leave. In the summer, it's tough. Wintertime, it's great because it's just like those amps become heaters and it's cold out and I love it. So anyways, there we go. Squier 60 thin line Oh, okay, from Chicago Music Exchange. Jaws 3D. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna see about Chicago Music Exchange. I don't know if they ship to Canada. I'd like to check them out because they have a lot of special runs. They get the runs a lot. They eat too much Taco Bell. They get the special runs all the time. What does he say? Okay, Fender Deluxe Telly. I can keep going. All right, I gotta cut it off. That's what she said. That's what. Okay, I gotta stop. For real. Here we go. Okay, good night. Have a good weekend. We'll do another chat next week, and that's it. That's it. For real. Here we go.